Welcome to the deep dive. Here, we take your sources, really unpack them, and try to pull out the most important bits of knowledge and insight. Today, we're diving into a fascinating YouTube podcast transcript. It's all about these incredible, sometimes mind-blowing innovations in AI and automation. Get ready for some maybe surprising facts and those aha moments about just how fast tech is moving. Faster than you might think, often. Our mission today, simple, to get you really well informed on some truly cutting-edge stuff. Okay, so let's start with this one. Automated meals. I mean, imagine a world where your favorite meal isn't just, dropped off by a delivery driver, but actually made from scratch by a robot. Our sources, they point to this really interesting company. They're working on what they kind of playfully call autonomous burritos.
Yeah, and bowl builder.
Exactly, bowl builder.
Well, what's really striking here is the efficiency they're talking about. We're looking at a machine, they call it the Bowl Builder Lab 37. It's tiny, just 60 square feet.
60 square feet, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can run multiple food brands all at the same time, fully automating how personalized meals get put together.
It's quite the setup, actually. The source describes it pretty clearly. The machine, it fills the bowl, adds the sauce, lids it, puts utensils in a bag, seals the bag.
Right.
And then this little robot, an AGV they call it.
Automated guided vehicle, yeah.
Right, that takes it to a pickup locker.
It's completely hands-off, start to finish. And the big thing here really is the economics of it. The source highlights this dramatic drop in labor costs for these delivery kitchens.
How dramatic are we talking?
Well, think about average labor cost being maybe 35% of revenue.
Okay.
With this automation. It drops to like 7 to 10%.
Wow, that's huge.
It is. And, if you step back, it kind of echoes that original vision for, say, Uber, everyone gets a private driver. Now it's sort of like everyone gets a private chef.
A private chef, huh? So, okay, what does this actually mean for you, the listener? Is the mission just about cutting costs, or is there something more?
Well, the source frames it as building infrastructure for better food.
Yeah.
The idea is making really high-quality, personalized food much more accessible, more affordable, too. It could fundamentally change, what you eat, where it comes from.
Yeah.
Democratizing good food, maybe.
Okay, fascinating. Let's shift gears a bit from robot kitchens to the sort of cutting edge of AI itself. This deep dive also uncovered some stuff about Elon Musk's new AI model, Grok 4. Apparently, it's beating competitors like GPT 3.5 Pro, Google's Gemini 1.5 Pro.
On benchmarks, yeah. Things like reasoning, math, coding.
Right. And they have this, multi-agent feature? What's the secret sauce there?
Well, it brings up this really core question about how you even develop AI effectively. There's this concept mentioned, the bitter lesson from Rich Sutton.
The bitter lesson.
Yeah. It basically says, look, if you have enough sheer computing power, a general learning approach, that's going to win out. It'll beat methods that rely heavily on humans trying to, preload the AI with knowledge or hand code specific rules.
So less human guidance, more raw power.
Kind of. Think chess. Instead of teaching an AI every opening move humans know, you just give it the rules of chess and let it play itself millions, billions of times. The computation, the general learning, that's what gets you the breakthrough performance. It's the bitter lesson because it discounts the value of human-curated knowledge in the face of massive compute.
And that multi-agent thing you mentioned.
Ah, right. So Grok's bigger model, it seems, has this feature where different AI agents sort of check each other's work, compare notes.
Like peer review for AI?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
To reach a better consensus, presumably a more accurate answer. And the sources really stress Elon's huge investment in GPU clusters for training Grok.
Okay.
They even draw a line to Tesla's full self-driving. That relies on, billions of miles of real-world driving data and general compute.
Right, not tons of human labeling or expensive sensors like LiDAR.
Exactly. It's that bitter lesson idea. Again, just applied differently. Scale and compute.
So if compute and general learning is the path, what's next for training these things? Does it always need human data?
That's where it gets really interesting, actually. The sources suggest future Grok versions might train on, get this, synthetic data.
Synthetic data,
meaning the AIs basically generate their own data to learn from.
Wow. So AI teaching itself from scratch, almost.
Pretty much. Creating its own knowledge base, potentially moving beyond the limits of what humans even know or have recorded.
The implications there for scientific discovery, say. That feels huge.
It could be unlocking things humans just haven't conceived of yet.
Okay, and sticking with AI agents, there's another angle here, AI-powered browsers. This sounds, well, potentially useful, maybe a bit unsettling. Imagine your web browser not just showing you stuff, but actively doing things for you, like a real assistant.
Yeah, the example they gave was Perplexity's Comet browser. It can apparently automate tasks like, okay, find me the best flight options, or add these specific things to my Amazon cart, or even connect to your Gmail, your calendar, and organize your personal info.
How does it do that without getting blocked like a bot?
That's the trick. It essentially acts as you. It uses your authenticated sessions, your logins. So it's the website. It just looks like you browsing normally.
Ah, clever. But does that mean the web page as we know it is going away if an agent just does everything?
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? That's a big question the source raises. If you connect the dots, it points towards a massive paradigm shift where maybe you just talk to an agent, maybe even just think a command in the future.
Right.
And it just happens seamlessly. It really challenges what a browser even is, or any digital interface for that matter.
So less clicking, more conversing or commanding.
Potentially, yeah. It's definitely a move towards convenience, maybe hyper-convenience. But it also means, shifting how we interact with our digital world, maybe giving up some direct control.
Yeah, you can see the trade-offs there. Convenience versus control. But look, this isn't just some, niche tech thing for developers. This could be how you interact with pretty much every app, every service, sooner than you think. Your tech feeling less like a tool you wield and more like a concierge, anticipating what you need. So we've covered a fair bit today. Robotic chefs, AI learning from its own generated data, browsers becoming agents. What's the big takeaway from you looking across all this?
I think the common thread is just this relentless march of automation fueled by massive computational power. It's changing what's even possible, both in the physical world, like with food, and the digital world, like browsing or knowledge creation. It's all driving towards, well, incredible efficiency and scale.
Right.
Using data, using algorithms in ways we haven't before.
Okay, efficiency and scale. So let's give our listeners with a final thought.
Right. Consider this. If machines can learn from data they create, and they can manage really complex tasks like cooking personalized meals or handling your web browsing with minimal human input.
What does that actually mean for human jobs? Especially those based on repetitive tasks or even, creating knowledge in established ways. What new kinds of human creativity, what new problems will we focus on when AI takes over more of the, let's call it, the grunt work? And maybe more personally, what unique contributions will you find yourself making in a world that's being reshaped so fundamentally by these technologies? Something to think about.